for my very good friend, the hot mess himself, Jesse Pimpinella! Yeah, this has been a crazy, great year for me. The last couple of years have been insane. For example, I turned 30, and I got married. That was an awesome thing, yeah. And? Oh, you clap. Okay, all right. That's not the best part. And I'm still proud to sleep with a Cpap machine, because who's the sexy bitch in this house? Ah! Where my Cpap family at? Where's the Cpap people at? Come on. Where are you? Are you kidding me? No one's clapping? Don't worry, I can hear you breathing out there. There's stairs? I ain't going to this show. I'm out of here. Dude, you heard me snort just now. That's how bad it is. I can't breathe. That's my wife hears every single night, all right? I feel bad for my wife because, like, let me tell you something, all right? Every night, and when she's going to bed, she turns over, she sees this guy right here. Hey, baby, how you doing, huh? Hey, how you doing? Like, listen, I don't care. You two are married, I don't care. You could be having the most spiciest afternoon ever. Come nighttime, he puts on a mask like this, the sex is done. The mood is over. When I put this thing on, it's like thrusting 3 times and farting, all right? You're like, yeah. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Every night, if I don't wear this mask, man, she's gonna hear, I sound like I'm dick yodeling, all right? Do you understand that? Like, I feel bad. And listen, the worst part is, I got my Cpap when I was 22, all right? 22, that's how messed up this nose is, all right? 22, no one my age knew what a Cpap was. I told my buddy, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a Cpap. He's like, you see a gynecologist? I'm like, no, you jackass. Now, some of you guys are like, is this gonna be on the whole show? Better believe it could be on this whole night. Better believe. But mom is over here like, oh, he's gonna die by 40. But I'm gonna have fun on my way out. All right. No, but like, everybody in my family doesn't have a Cpap, all right? Everybody's thin, they're healthy and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so like, I remember once no one knew what a Cpap was. I took a nap with this thing on. The power went out. Everybody thought I went off life support. My little cousin started hitting my chest. Breathe! I'm calling it. 8:20, he's dead. He's dead. He's done. Oh, I feel bad for my wife. This is what she sees every single night. You look at her side of the bed, it's magical. There's books, there's lotions, there's candles. You go to my side of the bed, there's Reese wrappers because I'm a fat ass. And then I got the tube coming down from the ceiling. So every night I'm in the movie Top Gun, like, let's go, Goose! Danger zone. How will you At some point, my wife has to wake up in the middle of the night, see this, and go, oh my God, did I black out in a nursing home? What happened? Like, and why does he got all the hard candies that nursing homes have? I love those hard candies. You know what I'm talking about? The little strawberry wrap ones? We'll talk later. All right, there you go. Oh. No, yeah, she's great. She's spooky. I call her Spooky because we got married on Halloween 2020. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, thank you. During the height of that pandemic, man, like they made us all wear masks that whole entire time. I didn't see her at all. Like, I was so relieved on the honeymoon, I found out she had teeth. That was cool. I was like, yes! Got me keeper! Like, I wanted to look good. I wanted to look good for the engagement. One of the things I did is I filmed it. I filmed the engagement. By round of applause, is that a good idea to film the... Oh, he asked the bride to be. Is that a good idea to film it? Where is she? Is that a good idea to film the engagement? Sure. Okay. She said it like she had a gun on her. Like, yeah, sure. There's a lot of grassy knolls outside, so I get it. I mean, I'd be freaking out too. I filmed it, man. I was trying to lose weight. I was trying to dress nice because, like, this is my A outfit. I got engaged dressed like this. Like, I know this isn't the best. I'm looking at some of you gentlemen. You guys look sharp. You came dressed to the nines tonight. I look like I got fired from Olive Garden, all right? Somebody on my special night came up to me and be like, may we have more bread at the table, please? Thank you. And I did get the bread because I felt awful. I'm like, yes, sir, right away. Because I'm Italian and we're hospitable like that. You know? My grandmother didn't raise no bitch. Right, Nana? She's like, I didn't learn enough English for this. I love her. Give it up for my Nana, man. She's coming out of my show, man. She is the best person in the world. No, man, I try to dress good, man. I try to do everything, like, because I never felt like the guy who gets the girl. I never, ever felt like that, all right? I was the plucky sidekick. I was Steve Buscemi, helping out his friend get the girl, you know what I mean? Like, here's the thing, like, I'm looking at you, like, dude, you look good. You got your hair jet. Is that your girl right there? Yeah. Oh, man, look, you're hanging out, man. You guys go eye to eye with each other. It's beautiful. It's cute. Like, if this was a space movie, you would be Han Solo, and I would be... Which makes you Princess Leia, and that's awesome, right? I know who I am. No one's like, ooh, Chewie. I always love the laughs, and everyone laughs, and then you get the... It feels good for me. Thank you. Anyways, now anyways, like I said, I wanted to lose some weight before the engagement. I wanted to lose weight because the camera adds 10 pounds. Camera adds 10 pounds, and it looks like I've ate the camera. So I want to lose some weight because look. I gained a lot of weight over the couple of years that we've been doing stuff, all right, man? Like, driving on the road and stuff like that. The other night, as a joke, I tried my wife's bra on. It turns out I'm a comfortable 38D. That's what I am. Yeah. On the way here, I drove through Poland, squeezed them together, got a speeding ticket. That was cool, man. Yeah! The officer was like, I'm like, all right. At some point, I have to acknowledge the fact I did a motorboat joke in front of my grandma. I just have to acknowledge it. But we just keep going. We keep going. That's the Youngstown way. We keep going. That's it. Oh, now they're drinking. All right, let's do this.
Take it off.
Shit to do up here. Let me work, all right? All right, I'm working up here. I'm trying to prove to my grandma this is somewhat of a profession, all right? So anyways, back to my story, all right? My wife, it don't matter how, like, jiggly I am. It don't matter, because I know I got stretch marks. But she makes me feel proud. She makes me feel good about myself. I take off my shirt. She's like, baby, those aren't stretch marks. Those aren't stretch marks. Those are tiger scars. And I'm like, I'm a majestic naked tiger under this shirt right now. Like, how tiger am I? Put on Joe Exotic from Tiger King. Oh, look at that tiger right there in Columbiana. Right there. That's it. That's how Tiger King I am, man. And I love it when people brag about their scars. I love it. It's the best thing in the world because they'll always be like, yeah, look at this. I fell off a Harley. Where'd you get that? And I'm like, Wendy's 2015 right here, man. Those Frosties came out of nowhere. I was like, what, 50 cents? Give me 10. I stole some bread from Risers earlier tonight. This show has so much skin. Why? We don't know. So anyways, like I said, I'm ready to get engaged, and my wife, I call her Spooky, because we like Halloween. We love Halloween. Any Halloween people out there who loves Halloween? Yeah, I love it. I love it. And so I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I got engaged in a haunted house? Right? No, but not a good idea. No. You want someone to say yes, and you're going somewhere where people are going, no! Like, that's not a good idea. Like, and it was cheap, dude. It was really cheap. It's not like when we were kids when people actually tried. It's really cheap. This place I walked into, the fog machine was 3 guys vaping. Declan, hurry up! I'm walking in here like, why does it smell like kiwi? What's going on here, man? So I decided that I'm going to get engaged in a bookstore down in Columbus. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, my wife loves books. Any big readers in this room love books? Yeah. See how quiet they clap? They're used to being in libraries. Yeah. My wife, the reason why she loves books, all right? It's the only thing in her life that she can love that's sturdy and has a spine. I know who I am. But I try to go all out with this engagement. I put a camera in the back of her room. I get down on one knee. I say, Spooky, will you marry me? And she says yes. She says yes. It's the best day of my life, everybody. The best day ever. However, the video did not go right. All right? No, it didn't. No. Because I turned around this way. I'm saying, will you marry me? She says yes. You see her smile, but then you see my smile down here. I had plumber's crack. On my engagement tape, and not like cutesy plumber's crack. No. Like 3 points. Like I'm charging you $300 plumber's crack. Now the worst part was, I didn't know about the plumber's crack. I just sent the video to my editor before I even watched it. Yeah. So he sent the video back to me all nice with the title, Marriage. Jesse takes a crack at it. Not in my wildest dreams can I be cool, all right? Now. My wife this is the type of behavior that makes my wife, like, just, I drive her nuts. And my goal is to be an outstanding husband. I want to be an outstanding husband. And the problem with that is look, I've went to older guys and asked them for marriage advice, and I realized marriage can end 3 different ways. It can end 3 different ways, they'd say. It can go in a happy path, sad path, or starring in your own murder documentary. One of those 3, all right? No, because my wife's ready to kill me, all right? Yes, the best marriages end as murder documentaries, all right? Like, literally, she'll be on the cold cases getting away with it and be like, I don't know what happened to Jesse. His Cpap just shut off. We're baffled. The last thing I see is her holding my air tube in the middle of the night. Hey, Jesse. Go to sleep. Because here's the thing, I screw up as a husband a lot. All right? And listen, this is a small audience. I feel like I know half of the people here. It's like a family reunion. What's up? And so I think we can be honest, all right? Y'all, let's all be honest, all right? Let's do it right here. Y'all fart in front of your loved ones, am I right? Yeah, you do. Yeah. I know it. I know you've been doing it the whole show to her, like, I love you, baby. That's how it works. Yeah, dude, when my wife's behind me, I hear her with the penguin farts going on the stairs, like. She hates that. Can you imagine that? She hates the noise. It's always loud. She got sick and tired of it. She's like, so we tried compromising. So I started using a pillow to silence it, like a fart silencer, like, you know what I mean, like silence it. Yeah, my butt is beatboxing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it turns out, long story short, she took a nap with the wrong pillow. She has pink eye, and I'm here tonight, all right? And, so if I end up dead, we know who did it. She's absolutely incredible. She really is. I do so much stupid stuff. She is so good, but I do so much dumb shit. I get dumb. Like, here's what happened, all right? I mentioned earlier in the show that she has those lotions on her side of the bed. Those expensive, very expensive facial lotions. Sometimes when I'm home alone, I use those facial lotions for recreational activities. Yeah, she caught me one time. Never again. One time. I didn't get strike one, strike two, three out. No. The next time I did it, I realized she replaced the bottle with Nair. My hair was falling out like a chemo patient. I'm like, ah! My dick looked like Walter White from Breaking Bad. He's looking up at me like, do you want to make some meth? No! Spray my name. What? Stop it. I'm the one who cocks. No more puns. Everybody right now is thinking of more Breaking Bad puns, and I'm like, they're like, there's got to be more. Yeah. But yeah, no, because like, here's the thing. I try to use that as a time to say, hey, maybe we could spice up the marriage, right? So we open the book, because she reads the books. You know what I'm talking about? The books, like women have more balls. Because they read the kinky books. You know what I mean? Women have more balls. Like guys, we go in incognito mode. You put your stuff on the bookshelf. That's pretty ballsy, right? All right. Like and these books are incredible. They're not like 50 Shades of Grey. They evolve. They're different. They have complex stories. Sometimes they pop out. I don't know if that happened. I'm sorry. I made that up. I don't know if that's a real thing. Wouldn't it be hilarious? You're like just, Big Black Book. BBB. It's BBB. Big Black Book. Yeah, no, my wife, she shut it down immediately. Shut it right down. She's like, no, Jesse, we're not doing this, all right? I don't try to weasel my way into your fantasies. You're not going to weasel your way into my fantasies. And I'm like, honey. There's no way I can weasel my way into your fantasies, but there's no way you can weasel into my fantasies especially. You can't get into my fantasies. You don't have a stepmom. And you're not Asian. Like, did you even look at my browser history? Did you even look? I love how this is the porn audience. My mother-in-law was in the audience when I did that joke. Yeah, she came up to me after the show. She was like, what does that mean? Dude, I disappeared like a Bill Cosby fan base. I was like, out. But man, my wife, we're thinking about having kids. Any parents with kids in the room? Parents with kids? We left the doors unlocked. We don't even care. We don't even care. They're old now. It's like getting an old dog from the pound. Ew. That was awful. All right, we'll cut that. So, guys are great. No, kids, man. I want to do kids. I want to have kids. But the problem is, like, everybody keeps assuming I'm ready to have kids because I'm married. Like, everybody's like, oh, you're ready. Because you, Jesse, have a dad bod. Yeah. Let me tell you, you know how heartbreaking it is to hear people say you have a dad bod and not have kids? That's rough. That's like being homeless on house arrest. And it's like, you know what I mean? And like, I don't want that. And And like, for example, like, here's the thing. When you're a parent, are you a dad? Are you a dad, man? How many kids you guys have? 2, they're right there? Okay, whatever. They're like, no, they're not here. They're friends. I like their friends better. They are, oh my God. What is in the water in Columbiana? Jesus. Oh, wait, don't say that. Oh, shit, all right. Amazing grace, how sweet. Let's just skip past that. See, some of you guys are so Catholic, so I know you're going to hell with me, and that's awesome. So you'll love this next joke. Thank you. Like, I didn't know anything about being a good husband and becoming a good father. I remember my father, you know, I got brief lessons with him. Brief lessons, man. He was the type of guy who drank, man. I remember he'd give me the craziest lessons. We'll be driving somewhere. He's like, all right, Jesse, listen up right here. Listen up. I'm going to give you some lessons. All right. Women and taxes, all right? Women and taxes. Here we go. Yeah. They're both going to ruin your life. But at least you could cheat on them. High five. Come on. Give me some. Give me some. All right. Enjoy Little League. Get out of here. Little rapscallion. One of the great, so like, I want to be a good parent. I want to be a good dad. Like, I look at my mom and like all the stuff they did. Like, I got spanked as a kid. I got spanked. Anybody get spanked in this room? Spankers. Shoot and holler. Yeah, yeah. Let me see where the real OGs are, all right? Round of applause. Hot Wheel tracks. There you go. Hangers. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna kick it old school now. Wooden spoon, Paisanos. Yeah. Yeah. Now we're going to go way back. Watch this. Y'all know what the switch is? Yeah. Those don't know what the switch is. That's when your grandparents made you go get your own murder weapon. You show up with a little stick like this, like, give that to me. I want that right now. Oh, man. Continuity. No, like, here's the thing, like, my friends, they were so like, they didn't know what the switch was. Again, I'm from a different generation. They're like, I told them like, yeah, my grandma used to hit me with a switch. And they're like, your grandma hit you with a Nintendo? I'm like, no, you jackass. No. And like, and here's the thing, like, I want to be a good parent. Like, I'm scared. Like, what if I screw up? What if I make a mistake? Everybody thinks they're being a good parent. Everybody thinks they're killing it. Everybody thinks they're good. I mean, look. Even Jeffrey Dahmer's parents thought they were killing it, all right? Yes, yeah, I know you watched the Netflix thing, didn't you? Some of you guys were like, we never watched it. Biggest show of last year, really? Y'all eating your veggies and meat? Like, oh, I like this guy. He is fantastic. No, like, literally, like, imagine the mother's holding baby Jeffrey, like, proud of the kid, like, oh, look how cute baby Jeffrey is. Oh, he's sucking his thumb. And I'm like, that's how he got the taste. Get it out of his mouth. She's going, I like this. Mom, can we get more of this? All right, here we go. Now, I want to be a good parent. That's what I want to do because, like, I want to do game nights. Yeah, y'all do game nights with your families? Yeah, y'all. You're like, whoa, no. Yeah, y'all fight, man. See, we fight all the time. Like, I'm not allowed to come to game nights anymore. Like y'all play Jenga before? You ever do that? Oh my God! And that's a tense game. Everybody's got that sumo wrestler stance. They got like, oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh no! Damn it! I hate you. I saw you move the table. Yeah, I saw you move the table. Yeah, you need this win. Your life is empty. You got nothing left to live for. Hooey. I'm sorry. Good game, Grandma. She's nodding like, yep, that's it. Yep, you know it. Anyway. Now, and the thing is, if I'm going to have kids, I'm going to have siblings. I want multiple kids, all right? I want multiple kids because, because here's the thing, real quick. Having siblings toughens you up for the real world. It does. Round of applause if you have siblings. Round of applause. Now keep clapping if you're the favorite kid. All the people that aren't clapping hate you. All right? Yes, we don't like you at all. Because my mom, we knew Michaela was the favorite, the little baby sister. Me and my brother were the two older brothers. Because I'm not sure if you guys ever done this. You have like a car arrangement in the back seat where everybody would sit. Yeah, yeah. My sister always sat in the middle so she can always keep an eye on her on the rearview mirror. Always. I remember one time when I was younger, I sat in the middle. She's like, no, that's where Michaela goes. And I was like, why can't I sit there? She looked me dead in the eye. She's like, look, if a car were to hit us from the side, you two would cushion Michaela's blow. I'm baby's first airbag. I'm killable. And like the best thing I love being the older brother is watching my younger siblings fight, because it was like being a part of a rap battle, all right? Because I was like the guy who's going like, oh, like all the time. You know, the siblings, when they get into it, you're like, oh yeah. Like I remember the one time my sister was getting right in my brother's face. She's like, I'm mommy's princess and you're adopted. You're the reason why dad left. My brother, cool and calm and collected. I'm like, oh, shit. My brother was like, okay, Michaela, come here. All right, you were a mistake. See, mommy and daddy had you for a save the marriage baby, and they got divorced. So the only reason you exist, you failed, kiddo. And I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. That calluses, man, it prepares you to be older, man. It prepares you. And the one thing I know that I'm going to do, especially when I have kids, especially, all right, movie nights. But it's not going to be like when I was younger. It's not going to be like that. Because remember when you had to go get the movie? Remember what I'm talking about? When you had to go get the movie. You had to go to Family Videos, Blockbusters, Be Kind. Rewind. There you go, man. Yes. Family Videos. That was the place for families. We get videos and have family video night. But I think it's a stretch. To call yourself Family Videos and then have a porno section in the back. You guys are clapping like we love porn. Yes. Listen, who's that for? And they always had the creepy saloon doors, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Well, you can walk through it like a cowboy, like, boom, yeah, pow, 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 pow. That was my penis. That's how it shows the movies. I had a black light, like that one. Like, and the best part is, here's what I used to do, and I wish renting videos comes back. I wish, because I used to play this game with my wife, where any movie she would rent, I would rent the porn parody. And I was good, all right? She was like Spider-Man, Homecoming. And I'm like, Insider Man, Homie's coming. Boom, there you go. Driving Miss Daisy. Pile Driving Miss Daisy. And I'm watching like, is that Morgan Freeman too in both of them? What an incredible actor. Taking a long dick. All right, stop. You didn't have to go that far. The one thing I'll tell you is that I know I'm going to be a good parent. And the reason why I know it is because at the end of the day, I do my best. Everything. Stand-up comedy is one of the things I worked very hard at. And I got to be here with you guys and doing this. And it was a long journey. Like, I remember when I first started, it was quiet. I remember one time I did a show, man. Oh, my God. 30 minutes, no laughter. You're hearing table talk. You're hearing glasses clinging together, forks hitting each other. But everybody was so polite. They were so nice. They were just listening to me fail at life for 30 minutes. So I get off stage. I'm done. I'm like, my name is Jesse Pimpinella. Good night. And this woman sitting right where you are stands up, looks to the audience, and goes, he did his best. And I'm just like, you can boo me right now. I don't want it. But the one thing I will say, the one thing I The one thing, I'm excited to have kids. I am really excited to have kids because one of the things I do when I'm not on the road, I get to work with children in hospitals like Nationwide Children's Hospital down in Columbus for a thing called Good Medicines Productions. It's a really wonderful cause where they bring actual performers bedside to children in hospitals. It's one of the greatest things I've ever been a part of. After my whole set, you're looking at me like, wait, you're somebody's Make-A-Wish? I thought I was going to see The Rock, not Fatty Magoo. I got milkshakes. No, it's a wonderful cause. It's such a good cause, and the thing is, I will do anything to help somebody. That's the one thing. I will do anything. Like I was working with this child, right? I was working with this child, and he's deaf. And I don't speak sign language. I don't speak sign language, but I'm Italian, and it looks like I've been doing the Macarena the whole night on stage, right? Italians, we need our hands, all right? We need our hands to talk. My grandparents were off the boat Italians, all right? I remember the one time I sprained my wrist at their house. They thought I spoke with a stutter, all right? That's. So finally, man, I get to the kids level. And I want to relate to the child. And he has a stuffed squirrel animal. So I'm like, all right, there it is. There's my in. I'm going to say, I love squirrels. But I don't even say squirrels. So I look at the parents. I'm like, how do you say squirrels? And they go, squirrels. Now, real quick, words rhyme in sign language, all right? Yeah, did you know that? If the sign language looks like this means thank you, this means F you, all right? That's a really close thing. So I'm like, squirrels, got it, all right. And I look at the kid, dead eyes, and I'm like, I love squirrels. The parents go, no! This means fucking. They tell me that, and I go, squirrels? But it doesn't matter because the kid just saw me go, I love fucking squirrels. I'm like, wait, what? I mean, I love squirrels fucking. Damn it! From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for coming on out. I love every one of you. Every one of you. Give it up to everybody in this room, everybody. Thank you so much. Young Sam, let's do it again.
Sleep for 20 years. Wake up in my 45. This life is full of all its fears, but I'm fine right by your side. I'm not saying tomorrow. Keep dreaming.